This story begins with Bruce Banner as the new Herald of Galactus visiting the planet's Wilhelmine. His goal is to give the planet's inhabitants a chance to escape, as Galactus is coming. So the officials inform Bruce that they're well aware of what's happening, they've received his messages, but they are not going to evacuate. They are a people that will fight to the death instead of leave their planet. So Bruce, very frustrated, goes, got it, you're idiots. And this is when the Wilhelmine people activate their turrets on Bruce. So as he's being shot, he's still pleading with them to listen, but obviously it falls on deaf ears. So very reluctantly, he's like, okay, fine, you're choosing death anyway, it might as well come from him. And this is when we see the Hulk emerge from the smoke. The Silver Surfer metal alloy can barely even hold the Hulk's form, as we see it slowly crack apart and his green skin is breaking through. Next, we discover how Bruce came to be the Herald of Galactus. So this is years earlier. Galactus has confronted Bruce. He is at a low point in his life, and Galactus says, I find myself in need of a new Herald, Bruce Banner. I suspect you will not fail where others have before. And Bruce says, you know the Hulk isn't reliable, right? But you are powerful, and here you are wasted. I can put your power to meaningful use. But Bruce says he doesn't want anything to do with the Hulk. I don't want the Hulk to be used for anything. I just want it to be over. Then this shall be my gift. In my service, you would only be sent to worlds that I am to consume. The Hulk would cause no additional harm, and this planet Earth would forever be spared his wrath. So Galactus is manipulating Bruce and saying that, hey, if you come serve me, the Hulk will no longer be a threat to Earth. And Bruce is like, okay, what the hell? Hulk in space, let's do it, let's go. And so this is the moment where Bruce Banner becomes a version of the Silver Surfer. Now, one thing to note, he does not have the Silver Surfer board in this, so you can't really call him the Silver Surfer, but he is still silver. Let me know what his name should be though. So we cut back to the present, and Bruce, well, the Hulk, has killed the people of Wilhelmine, and he's telling Galactus that he tried to save these people and they just would not listen. And Galactus says, these evacuation projects, your hobby, is no concern of mine, unless it interferes with your duties. So it's very interesting. Galactus, he doesn't really care if these people live or die. He just wants the energy source of the planet. So again, this kind of showcases that he's not necessarily evil, he's not malicious in his intent. If there is a way for the people of that planet to survive, he's all for it, but he's not going to stall for them. He's still going to go ahead and devour the planet. Then Galactus sends Bruce to find the planet Elysion 3 to prepare it for his arrival. So when Bruce arrives on the planet, he sees that these people actually listened to his message and they've prepared a ship for a handful of people to escape. And this is when he runs into the Avengers in Tony Stark, Carol Danvers, and Vision. And it's very interesting, this Bruce Banner doesn't seem to like Tony Stark whatsoever. He's like, oh hey Tony, it's been a few years. Can't say I've missed my time on the Avengers, having things Stark explained to me. So it seems like Tony was a big reason that he left the Avengers. And Tony argues if Bruce joined them in their fight to stop Galactus, he would be able to save much more people than one ship. And Bruce is like, why are you guys concerned about what happens on other planets? You're Earth's mightiest heroes. Vision explains the Kree and the Skrulls are engaged in war. This world is a crucial outpost. So Bruce sees this as the Avengers aren't here for the sake of saving people. This is an important planet for their agenda. Tony kind of can't believe what he's hearing from Bruce. He says, you're way high up on that horse considering you're the errand boy for the universe's most successful walking and talking genocide machine. And he's pointing at him as he says this. Bruce grabs Tony's arm and you hear the clank of the different metals, and he throws Tony over his shoulder and is now fully in his Hulk form. Tony pleads for Vision and Captain Marvel to buy him some time as the Hulk unrelentingly tries to kill him. Captain Marvel takes a stab at the Hulk and all he does is absorb her cosmic energy. Next up, Vision tries taking on this cosmic Hulk. Bruce tries to punch Vision, but his fist just phases into Vision's body. So the Hulk himself is unable to physically touch Vision. But he takes Captain Marvel's cosmic energy, which he just absorbed, and releases it inside of Vision, causing him to kind of implode. So with little to no effort, this Hulk has taken down some of the most powerful Avengers. But they did their jobs in buying Tony enough time to bring out a Hulkbuster. The Hulk expels his cosmic energy on Tony, and Tony explains the Hulkbuster's actually been upgraded using technology from Victor Von Doom, who called this tech a cosmic harness. Basically, this suit can absorb and then use cosmic energy. This actually impresses Bruce, and he's kind of happy to have someone to fight that's on his level. So we get this panel of these two cosmic titans charging at each other, and they do the classic classic fist-to-fist punch. Who's the strongest? Let's see what happens here. This creates a massive gamma cosmic explosion. So after neither of them are injured from that, they resort back to punching, blasting, and kicking each other. Bruce flings Tony into the sky, and he ends up hitting the raft of survivors, and it crashes down. So in Hulk's mind, those are the people that he was trying to save. He knew he wouldn't be able to save the whole planet, but at least those people would have lived. This is your fault. You destroy their colony ship, their only means of escape. You have doomed these people. You corrupt everything you touch, Stark. And this is when we get the twist to the story. So Tony goes, "We did you dirty, big guy. I'm sorry." He explains, "We knew Galactus took you. He'd return to Earth, and this time, we had no way of stopping him. But he said he'd spare us if we let him take our most powerful warrior to serve as his herald. So we offered you up. And frankly, we were relieved. You caused so much destruction and chaos. We thought maybe Galactus was the one being in all of existence who could master the Hulk." And this is when Bruce realizes that there are still survivors to the crashed ship. Tony apologizes, saying, "You're not a problem to be mitigated. You don't have to be Galactus's monster. You don't have to accept the deaths of all these people. You have a choice." So this is a very tragic version of the Hulk where he felt so outcasted, he had no options, that he felt the only thing to do to save Earth from himself, from the Hulk, was to go destroy other planets. And even then, he still tried to save people when he could. And that's exactly what he does next. He goes out into the debris and saves who he can. So when the dust settles, Bruce remembers that Galactus is still a problem. He's still unbeatable, and he's still his herald. And Tony says, "There's only one thing that's truly inevitable. The Hulk has no master." And this kind of sets Bruce off, because how dare someone manipulate him into helping them commit genocide from planet to planet throughout the galaxy? And how dare someone try to contain the Hulk? The last panel is Bruce embracing his Hulk form, traveling through the galaxy with his cosmic powers, going after Galactus. If you guys enjoyed the content, subscribe and stay tuned for more.